When the media takes a photo, they're surrounded by thousands of us and we look like we're part of them, but we know we're not, they know we're not. But this is the narrative that the news and the left media will take, or anyone who opposes what we're standing here for.
In this edition of What Really Happened at the March for Australia in Melbourne over the weekend, we bring you the people the media worked extremely hard to hide the majority of the rally.
I don't care where you come from, mate. Assimilate, like our parents did.
The racists are here trying to hijack the march. It's nothing to do with none of us are racist. We welcome everyone as long as you have true Australian values. That's it. We just want you to be Australian. I am, you are, we are Australian.
These racists don't represent the people that are standing here today. We are everyday loving citizens. We do not stand with the Nazi scumbags that have come today.
I hate to state the obvious, you're a person of colour. The media has portrayed this as a racist march. Has anyone attacked you?
Where is the not racist march, bro? I was like, yeah.
Yeah. Look, I'm sure there's a minority of people that don't have the right intentions, but I think that exists on both sides.
It doesn't matter what nationality you are, Aboriginal, I don't care where you come from. We're not racist, just support Australia. We're Australians. We should all be happy living in together.
No, the only person we should deport is Rukshan.
Well, no, he looks pretty friendly. I reckon he's probably a nice guy.
Cut. What are you doing here?
Just joining the protest, that's it. Standing up for Australia.
Can I ask you, you're obviously, like me, you're not white. Has anybody attacked you for your skin colour here?
No. I don't think it will happen.
We are not neo-Nazis. We do not demean people's colour or their race. I am Dutch, from Dutch parents, immigrants, and I am Australian. What makes me Australian is I accept Australian values. If you are white and you are Australian born, you can leave if you don't have Australian values. This is about values, and this is about wanting a government that allows us to meet our dreams and our aspirations and to be a happy people.
I always wanted to meet him. Yes.
Okay, so
I always wanted to meet him.
here's the number one white supremacist. So what brings you here? Yeah, good mate, good.
Oh my God.
Wow, you are the most disloyal person. That took about 20 seconds to cheat on me. So what brings you here today?
To celebrate our country. That's it.
I'm down here, man, because it's fundamentally government policy that we're protesting. We don't hate immigrants, and they're conflating that. They're choosing to deliberately conflate criticism of government policy with hating immigrants, and that's not the case. The emphasis is on the word mass. It's about scalability. That's the issue here, man. I'm a Kiwi, bro. I'm from New Zealand. I don't care if every immigrant coming over from New Zealand. It needs to be proportionate relative to the infrastructure and services to the extent that it doesn't diminish the lives of the people already living over here, i.e. high housing, shit like that. Everyone's being gaslit by this government propaganda using loaded language like Nazi and shit. It's just bullshit.
I was stopped at least 9 times for people that gives me hug, that shake my hand, that say they support my people, they support us, and we should never feel ashamed or afraid. And it gives me goosebumps. I never felt so meaningful to wear my yarmulke and my Australian flag at the same time. And it was just overwhelming to see the support that I got from all the people over here. And it's just, it's brought me to tears at some stage.
I'm from overseas. I've been here for 65 years.
So you're pretty new. How was it coming off the boat?
I can't remember, but I think it was all right.
We're just family people trying to raise our kids and grandkids, and we want to leave them what we inherited.
So why do you think that the media and the government work so hard to scare people from coming here?
Because they don't want opposition. They want to control us.
The government just want to make us feel bad for caring about our country.
Well, mate, it's not a racist march at all. We're just here. We're sick of our government. They don't spend their money well. They don't do nothing well. Anything the government does, they balls up. 100%. Everything blows out. Cost of everything blows out, mate. Everything.
The people here today aren't your people sitting at home watching TV on the dole. They're people that are hardworking, that are now fighting because their money they're making is all going back to the government, and they're blaming us more and more every day for all the stuff ups that they've had. It's got to stop.
Maybe better in Sydney.
Yeah. All right, mate, we are going to deport you to Sydney if you start this shit. I swear to God, you play those games, there's zero tolerance.
Zero tolerance.
Now, most importantly, what do you think about my T-shirt?
Love your work.
Rebelstore.com.au. You can get one of these and probably look better than me because I'm a midget. But this guy came at the right time.
Reckon I can get a picture?
They're $5. No, I'm joking. The Jew comes out. How you going, brother?
1 million subscribers coming up on your channel. What's the plan? What's the celebration?
What's going to happen?
Yeah, when you hit 1 million.
Oh, that's a good idea. We got to do something, don't we? What should we do?
Another live stream every Tuesday. Like, share, subscribe. Let's go, Army!
It's not the water that's the issue, it's the flood. Bring them in a trickle so the country can catch up. Infrastructure can catch up. You know, everything can catch up. But if you flood us, we're all going to end up in poverty. Simple.
The country needs growth, there's no doubt about that. But people in this country and families can't afford to have 4 kids. They can't afford to live with 2 kids. Kids are running riot on the streets. That's probably half the reason why, because the parents are at work 9 to 5 every day. They're not home to see their kids get home from school. You know, it's a big problem. So there's a lot got to change in this country and go back to basics.
Elephant in the crowd. There is a small group that have tried to hijack it, that identify as neo-Nazis and they love Hitler. You're a German. How do you feel about that?
It's ridiculous. Nobody, you look at the crowd, they are old people, young people, different ethnicity. There's nothing to do with fucking Nazis, okay? I have nothing to do with neo-Nazis, but they just infiltrate to make it look bad. Like, you know, like they will show in the mainstream media this, not all these colorful and peaceful people who actually here.
Most of the people here are not radical, they are not extremists. Their values have been undermined.
What happened to the day when the government worked for their constituents? They worked for us. Now they line their own pockets and they look after their mates.
So there's basically 2 groups today that have been violent, just for the record. It's this lot and it's the neo-Nazis. Those 2 groups have been violent. The neo-Nazis have tried to wrap themselves up in this crowd. Most of the crowd rejects them. The anti-Israel, anti-Australia group, well, there they are.
Take that shit overseas. Go to Tullamarine Airport, get on a friggin' plane, piss off over there, and Hamas will eat you alive. So go away. That's all I want to say.
That's a fair statement. Like, I mean, really, those people protesting really want to make a difference. We're here today protesting for our country. If they really wanted to help, the government gave 20 million or something. Get some planes, put them over there, let them help.
I don't understand. They're fighting for Palestine. We're in Australia. We're not saying, like, we don't care about it, but at the moment we've got a massive problem with immigration. There's too many people coming in.
And I'm not even against immigration. We need it. It's good for the economy, but it needs to be controlled. We've got a housing crisis and a cost of living crisis, and we need to fix those problems first before we let thousands of people in every day that can't assimilate.
Not anti-immigration, we just don't want 600,000 a year. Cut it back.
Our system can't handle it. We've got hospitals flooded, we've got homelessness increasing, we've got everything, man. We're just fighting for Aussie values. We just want the people to come first.
So if you don't stop the numbers coming, the system's just going to keep depleting. That's got to stop immediately. All the university students that are coming from overseas, guess what? Get online and study. You want the Australian qualifications? Get online and study. You don't need to be here taking our jobs and our housing. There shouldn't be single parents or anyone living in their cars. It's as simple as that.
I'm proud of Australia. I'm proud of Australian flag. If something going wrong, something Australia change it and destroy it. Yeah. We have to stand, wake up to Australia.
Rebelstore.com.au, guys, you can look half as good as this gentleman for the right price.
And you take one look around here to show that Australians are not racist, so we're so multicultural and we are all standing together today. So that is great to see and everyone should be applauded for that.
To me, it's not about immigration, it's about mass immigration. We've got plenty of people from all different nations in this country that build this country, but the problem we have is you can't flood it with too many. We've got to get houses built and get people, young people afford to build houses and get them in jobs.
Right, if hypothetically, say they said let 10,000 more Indians come tomorrow, but you get to spend 20 minutes with Pauline Hanson, are you taking that deal?
If it's anything to do with Rukshan, I want no part of it.
I said online that I was coming here and I got labelled a Nazi and a racist.
Are you either?
Everything under the sun, and said, that's all right. I'm marching for your right to say that to me. Thank you very much. You're welcome.
This government is not representing our values and they are not in it for us. And do not worry about Albanese government. We can't do anything about that and he's not going anywhere until it's voting time. The vote that's coming up is a state vote and we need to get rid of Allen and that's where we start our fight.
So Thomas Sowell took the stage, he started talking, a lot of people booed him and you can now see a lot of people leaving. So hopefully the media captures that to let everyone know.
That was bullshit, mate. That ruined the day. He does not stand for us. We turned our backs on him, we walked away.
God bless you. Good on you. And I've got to say, that's the real Aussie spirit, is like, even though you're part of on the left, when they join a mob, they just join in whatever hatred, whatever terrorist ideology they're supporting. They don't care. They're radicals. They'll all join and get behind whoever's speaking. Here, Aussies came to stand for Australia. And when those who wrapped their Nazi ideology in the same flag that, by the way, beat them 80 years ago, our diggers fought, bled and died to fight that ideology. And now they came here and true blue Aussies have said that they turned around and walked away. And that's what the media won't tell you. So it's important for you guys at home to share that. Share it. I can't say it enough.
We couldn't even hear what was happening. So there's a massive congregation there that doesn't even know what's being said and you're standing with it. So we started leaving because we're like, oh, there's a few things going on. You can kind of tell by what he looks like. And we're just like, yeah, it doesn't sit right. But there's lots of people standing there who don't even know what they're standing there for. So
People don't even know who he is, and they asked questions and they were like, we can't be associated with the Nazis. It's like, it is such a beautiful march, just been taken over, and it's very sad.
We're here to fight for Australia for a genuine cause, but that fucking bullshit, that's disgusting. Well, the supremacy of any sort's disgusting. I don't care if it's white, black or yellow.
The ones that call themselves Nazis.
Okay, what about the pro-Palestine guys over there? Do you think they're Nazis as well?
Did I say that?
Anyways, cheers, mate.
I think most of them just like terrorists. It's a different.
Surrounded by Nazis everywhere.
Go away. Go away. Go away.
I feel like hold that while it goes. So let's talk about it. So you think I'm whinging about Nazis? Is that what you think?
No, not whinging. Don't put words in my mouth.
You just put words in my mouth.
I'm trying to have compassion for you.
You sound compassionate.
You're Jewish, right?
I am Jewish.
I have Jewish background.
Cool. That never starts well when somebody starts a conversation with that.
So no conversation can be positive starting with I have Jewish background.
It generally is.
Is that what you think?
It generally is.
Talk to you if that's what you think.
So tell us.
Yeah, it's a waste of time.
Yeah. It's funny. He's funny.
Yeah, buddy.
He's the victim of the conversation there, where he pointed at me and said, "Oh, you're their Nazis. How dare you call the Nazis Nazis?" And then, "Oh, do you also call the Palestinian Nazis?" No, I don't. I call them mostly jihadi supporters, at least, at minimum. None of them will condemn Hamas. They want mass immigration of people that ironically will throw half of them off the tallest building.
That's right.
Make it make sense.
Palestine.
If you enjoyed this report, which is the second of 3 of what really happened at the March for Australia here in Melbourne, make sure to like, comment, but most importantly, share it far and wide to counter the mainstream media's lies. And if you haven't done so already, make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell to ensure that you get part 3 that everyone's waiting for, including the unseen footage from multiple camera angles showing exactly what happened between my professional team and the neo-Nazi infiltrators. You won't want to miss it. But finally, make sure to head over to rebelstore.com.au. Get yourself some of that merch that I was so proud to see in that crowd. rebelstore.com.au.